Hello and welcome to the 2020 Miracles on the Mississippi Gala. Together we can do amazing things. I'm Gary Dolphin, voice of the Iowa Hawkeyes, and I'm excited and honored to once again serve as your Master of Ceremonies and join you in support of the Finley Health Foundation as we raise funds for COVID-19 relief. We're coming together virtually to support the UnityPoint Health Finley Health Foundation as they share their mission in providing financial support to Finley Hospital and the Dubuque Visiting Nurse Association. Today we ask you to join us in the fight against COVID-19. Throughout the gala, you will have a chance to see firsthand the impact of our team members, the impact they've made during the pandemic thus far. And you'll hear from Chad Wolbers, President and CEO of UnityPoint Health Dubuque, Charlie Skemp and Scott Harris, chairs of the Finley Hospital and Finley Health Foundation boards of directors, respectively, as well as Barb Potts. Barb is the executive director of the Finley Health Foundation. Of course, this virtual gala wouldn't be possible without the support of our sponsors who have shown up and generously committed to help us in the fight against COVID-19 and during this event. During the past 3 days and throughout this virtual event, you've had the opportunity to bid by using the Give Smart platform. Please make sure you're registered and check out our auction items and fund a need at finleygala2020.givesmart.com. We have a dozen wonderful auction packages and the ability to donate to our COVID-19 response fund that directly supports our healthcare heroes at Finley Hospital. A package I want to spotlight is Into the Woods. It's a dinner for 10 served by Kristen and Mike Igo and Sarita Canero and Steve Caparos at the beautiful, historic 1900s Clower Cottage in Sageville. Your hosts will help you plan a fall trap shoot outing, a winter snowshoe adventure, or simply hang out and relax by the fire in the spacious great room of this unique Dubuque venue. Don't miss out on this package and all the others. Be sure to check the website often to ensure you are the winning bidder. You know, events like this take the talent, support, and dedication of great volunteers. And at this time, I'd like to recognize this year's co-chairs and foundation board members, Sarita Canero and Poppy Conlon. We appreciate their hard work, their leadership, in fact, the work of the entire foundation board to make this year's gala a success. We want you to know how much you matter to this world. Your partnership is crucial to Finley's success during the COVID-19 pandemic and well beyond. No matter the challenges that come our way and will come our way, we will show up every day for you.
No one asked for this to happen, but this is our time. When our hearts, our humanity, and our communities rise. Because we are mothers, fathers, friends, and neighbors, just like you. And that's why you are at the center of everything we do. Yes, this moment will challenge us. It will define us. It's why we are here. But this moment is not bigger than us. And we will show up every day for you.
That's a wonderful, uplifting video, and I can promise you there are smiles behind all of those masks and face shields from our healthcare heroes at Finley who look forward to coming to work every day. I'm delighted now to present two gentlemen who showed up for you today. And while they may not look like or sing like Wilson Phillips, the talent we were looking forward to presenting to you this evening, I am glad to introduce to you two of my favorite board chairs, Charlie Skemp and Scotty Harris.
Thank you, Dolph, for that warm introduction. We appreciate all you do for Finley, and I can reassure all of our participants here with us today that Scott and I will not sing. As the hospital board chair, I thank you for welcoming us into your home today. By this point of our gala, Scott and I would normally be sharing a toast or two and celebrating your unwavering commitment to Finley Hospital. While we were most certainly looking forward to spending time together with you, we appreciate that you chose to join us virtually. You, like our healthcare heroes throughout Finley Hospital, our urgent cares and clinics, have shown up to support the work of our resilient team members do every day across our facilities. As board chair, I've heard many stories from Chad about team members who were reassigned to work different areas, volunteers who sewed masks, and generous support from businesses across our community. I, for one, am proud to call Finley Hospital my healthcare home.
This year's gala is definitely a different event for all of us. The fun and excitement that goes into our gala has been temporarily redirected into an event that keeps you safe and allows us the opportunity to celebrate from afar. I want to thank all our healthcare heroes who strive for the best outcome for every patient, every time. Navigating through this pandemic has shown us how we're all in this together. Some days will be better than others, and we hold closely to the days that contain a silver lining. Those days make it all worthwhile until we can safely gather together again. In the words of Wilson Phillips, if you hold on for one more day, things will go your way. In the meantime, be sure to check out the auction packages and enjoy this video as we look back on a special day for one of our own Finley Hospital patients.
It's so exhilarating to see patients going home after being hospitalized with COVID and being separated from their families. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Chad Wolbers, President and CEO of UnityPoint Health, Dubuque.
Thank you, Gary. It is wonderful to get the opportunity to speak with so many of our donors and friends of Finley today. This is an unprecedented time in healthcare for all of us because of COVID-19. This pandemic has most certainly had a negative impact upon Finley and specifically our financial health. When the pandemic hit in March, Finley canceled or postponed all elective surgeries and procedures, as did other healthcare organizations and clinics across the community. We did this to prepare for the surge of COVID-19 patients. We faced additional expenses as we worked to increase our critical care beds, established a COVID-19 unit with negative airflow, implemented additional telehealth to increase communication amongst all our stakeholders. We also provided clinic space in which COVID-19 testing could occur, as well as increased our PPE and other supplies associated with gearing up for an influx of patients. At the same time, other hospitals and clinic visits decreased dramatically as the public had to shelter in place. Patients also postponed physicals, immunizations, or delayed going to the doctor for illnesses or any injuries. We even saw those with life-threatening issues delay their care. We have now fully reactivated our services in a thoughtful and planned approach for the safety of our team members and patients. However, hospital and clinic volumes have remained well below our budget. The resurgence in cases continues to create instability all around us. Individuals who are concerned about contracting COVID continue to remain uncertain whether or not it's safe to receive care at Finley. Rest assured, all of our facilities have your safety and well-being as our top priority, and we stand at the ready, prepared as COVID-19 numbers increase around the country and our community. We've learned a lot from our early days during COVID and are refocusing our efforts on what the fall may bring to our community. Know that you are important to us. Your health is why we are here at UnityPoint Health, Dubuque. As a favor, I would ask that you practice physical distancing, continue to wear face coverings in public, and perform good hand hygiene. These practices are the most effective tools we have against COVID-19. Again, your health and well-being is why we are here at Finley Hospital. Your support to the COVID-19 Response Fund will help us carry out our mission of improving the health of the people and communities of the tri-state area. Please watch as Amy Reynolds, director of our ICU, and myself share our thoughts on our approach here and the community support we've enjoyed during this pandemic. We are UnityPoint Health, and we are here for you. Thank you. You know, there's been a lot of tough news stories out there, stories right here in our own community about how COVID-19 has affected us. One of the silver linings that I see is that COVID-19 and the adversity that it's bringing to us is also drawing us together.
We are a very tight community, so we do a lot of hugging, we do a lot of social gatherings, so it has made a world of a difference having the social distancing. I appreciate that people put their lives on hold, and that's what it feels like.
We are a part of a larger healthcare community here. So we, on a daily basis, we're talking to Mercy One, we're talking to Grand River Medical Group, medical associates, to the county, to the city, to our public health friends at the VNA. And it's just unreal about how we have really come together and to say, yes, typically we're competitors, but this is not a one hospital versus another. We've got to work together because at the end of the day, we're all tri-staters.
Recently, we've seen people wanting to feed the frontline staffs and donating so much food to whoever could use it. And it's so nice to see that, because being in the nursing field, you give so much every time you're working, and sometimes you don't get to take care of yourself, but it seems like everybody's coming around just to take care of each other.
The school district, they gave us gloves, John Deere's given us face shields, but we've also got the other side of it where we've got, Magoo's delivering pizzas, we've got Kentucky Fried Chicken, delivering buckets of chicken. We've got Seven Hills. I don't know if you saw this kind of cute story where you got Mercy versus Finley, because they're giving out a lot of free food and free drinks there.
We have tough moments, and there's high emotions at times, being in the realm of what's going to come, what's happening, how are we going to handle that.
I'm very proud of the people of the Dubuque community of the tri-states and how they've stood behind the healthcare workers in our region here.
Knowing that the place that my family will seek care if they were to get sick, knowing that they're going to be in great hands here, being able to share with them that, we're ready and we're here to help anybody that comes through our doors. That makes me happy.
Sports, art, food, those types of things bring us together, but also adversity. I can't tell you how proud I am of our community.
We are UnityPoint Health,
and we are here.
I think Amy expressed it best when she said, if my family were to get sick, I know they would be in great hands at Finley. We are here with Safe Care Your Way. Let's welcome now to the microphone Barb Potts, Executive Director of the Finley Health Foundation.
Thank you, Gary, and hello to everyone joining us today. We understand you might have stress related to COVID-19. We do too. Now more than ever, you can be proud of your healthcare teams at Finley Hospital, UnityPoint Clinics, and the Dubuque Visiting Nurse Association. Every day, healthcare heroes are displaying their dedication, passion, perseverance, and bravery during this time of uncertainty. One thing has remained the same throughout the pandemic: their relentless drive to caring for our patients throughout the tri-state area. We are prepared, we are working together, and we are here for you. Will you help us in the fight against COVID-19? Your gift now more than ever will be felt. Your support will help with our ongoing response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Even if you are not on the front lines, your help can be. It will show what happens when our hearts, our humanity, and our community rise. Your support of our healthcare heroes will help us continue in the battle against COVID-19. 100% of your compassionate gift will stay local to ensure our doctors, nurses, and countless other healthcare workers have the resources they need to show up every day for you. Your gifts will support the purchase of supplies like surgical masks, isolation gowns, gloves, technology needs, even patient medication and equipment for those who are underinsured and are ready to safely transition home. COVID-19 has presented challenges, but seeing the way our staff and community have come together is humbling and inspiring. Already your donations of thousands of handmade masks, goggles, gloves, face shields, surgical caps, additional hospital equipment, food, monetary donation, as well as cards and letters with words of encouragement have been greatly appreciated and have already made a difference in our fight against COVID-19. You have raised the spirits of our team members by showing us how much we matter to this world. You can make a donation or bid on an auction item by visiting the website shown on the screen. We are a nonprofit community hospital. Support from you, our community, is so important, especially in times of crisis. We are in this together, and together we will get through this. Thank you for standing with us. We are here for you, and together we will all do amazing things.
I know all Americans and all conference team members when I see them. That is a great team. During the COVID-19 crisis, we have and will continue to do amazing things together. I've been fortunate to be a part of so many wonderful nonprofit events. I oftentimes find when we gather in person, individuals can be a little shy about bidding. Well, today, you can feel comfortable and secure as you donate through your own device. Please know that every gift, no matter the size, makes a difference. And we'd be honored if you joined our community hospital by making a gift to the Finley Health Foundation or by placing a bid on one of these spectacular auction items. As a reminder, the auction and Fund a Need will close at 9 p.m. on Sunday, August 16th. Please be sure to check back often and make sure you are the winning bidder on your favorite auction item.
Well, he told me, he's like, I think we need to go to the hospital. So I said, okay.
Bingo required the ventilator very quickly into his stay in ICU here, and he was on it for quite some time. It was really difficult, again, to watch with him being so young.
You need to treat a COVID patient very carefully. Their diagnosis can turn very, very quickly.
The COVID patients have been typically requiring quite a few days on the ventilator, sometimes weeks, like in Bingo's case. And we typically don't hold on to a patient that long.
After being vented for so long, you kind of give up hope. You don't know, it's very touch and go whether somebody will make it or if they will come out of their sedation.
People can just change second by second. 1 second they're doing great, and then the next second they're not.
When he first got extubated, he could not even lift his hand. He couldn't move a muscle. And where he's come from that point to going home is just phenomenal. He has worked very, very hard, and he's had a lot of encouragement from his family and friends as well.
Just every day there's just little improvements, like he could just maybe barely lift his hand off the bed because he was so weak, just an inch or so, and then that improved more and more each day.
I'm so glad that they were willing to do media, so our kids can see him, and I can see him and talk to him.
We FaceTimed with his wife almost every single day, and we all kept in good contact with her.
With them talking to us and letting us do video, it was like a blessing.
So it was really touching to see how those nurses took it upon themselves and put them in the wife's place. Like, we're gonna call and keep you informed, because I'm sure they're very, very worried.
When we heard he was going home today, our whole unit, we are ecstatic. Some days we didn't think we would see this day, and it's gonna be, I think, really emotional seeing him go home today for a lot of people.
I just want to thank all the doctors and nurses for everything they've done since he was sleeping till he's walking. So I like to say thank you very much. From the bottom of my heart, it means a lot to see him. So thank you.
So many uplifting stories in overcoming a feat as challenging as the COVID-19 pandemic, whether it be wearing face coverings while out in public, practicing physical distancing, to providing monetary support and words of encouragement for the healthcare heroes right in your own community. The pandemic is far from over, and that's why your financial support is needed now more than ever. We are united as one community, working towards slowing the spread of COVID-19. We can't thank you enough for your support, and we certainly could not have done this without you. Navigating through the pandemic has been and will continue to be a marathon, not a sprint. We will all cross the finish line together someday, because together we can do amazing things. Thank you for joining us for the 2020 Miracles on the Mississippi Gala. Once again, Finley Hospital and the Finley Health Foundation greatly appreciate your support. Stay safe, stay healthy, and thank you from the entire Finley team.